So I just fired a client, and here's what I learned. First of all, it's a big relief. Right? I think too often it's easy to get stuck in this place where you feel desperate. You feel like you need, your clients, and you're easy to get wrapped up in wanting to help people. If you're like me and you have a heart for service and you want to see people succeed, it's easy to get wrapped up in that and start to actually be taken advantage of, honestly. And the fear can be, well, I don't want to be hard-hearted and, be one of those kind of cold, hard bastard business people that just cuts people off and has hard terms, etc. But I've had to learn some hard lessons along the road, and that's part of what I wanted to talk about today. Is what do you learn from firing a client, going through the process? More importantly, what do you learn about yourself? I mean, like I said, for starters, the relief is huge, and I feel freed up because I'm not going to have somebody calling me every single day with a bunch of really, nitpicky demands, asking for tons of support and giving no gratitude. It was really, really incredibly draining experience. A very, honestly, one of these things where it's a very narcissistic person, But before I go trying to lay any accusations, the most interesting, most important piece about that from an experience like that is to start to hold a mirror up to yourself. And that's what I'm going through right now, is recognizing, why did I attract that kind of person? Why did I get entangled with that person? And why did the relationship go on for more than a month before I realized I needed to cut ties and quit allowing that person to sap my energy completely? And honestly, it was having some bad effects across multiple other areas of my life. A lot of things were dropping because I was just drained all the time because of this relationship I was keeping going with a client, right? And so it's not about them, who they are. I'm not going to say who they are. I hope they can find what they need in life. Right? But it's about me then. The impetus is on me to go through the pain of self-analysis to actually grow. Where's the growth needed? One of the things I realized was that there are times where I have narcissistic tendencies myself, right? And I've seen that in the past, and I've always been somebody to do a lot of deep work and to hold myself accountable. And but this time around, I saw a new layer of it, and it was really powerful. It wasn't easy. It was a little bit painful. And I'm not a narcissist because I'm not over the edge, because I have accountability in my life. But this was a great opportunity for me to even put in another layer of barrier between me and the potentiality that can be dangerous, that can be dark, right? Because I saw a certain way that I engage with spinning things around, with refusing to take responsibility in certain situations. Most of the time I do, but there are certain situations where I was not in a particular relationship. In this case, with somebody close to me, that I was taking a tack that was unhealthy. And so I had the opportunity to look at myself and take ownership of that, apologize to that person. And it was all through going through the hellish experience with this other person who was doing those things to me. And so instead of putting the blame on that past client, I was able to turn it around and look at, how do I grow from this? What can I learn from myself? And how do I become a better person? So that's just what I wanted to share today, right? It's easy to, hello? Yeah, South Africa. Thanks for being on. Awesome, Angela. It's easy to pass the blame, pass the buck to somebody else and say, oh, it's them. It's about them. It's never about them. That's the point of the title, right? Repeat or learn. You're going to keep repeating things. I've had plenty of other circumstances where I felt entrapped in a very unhealthy dynamic with somebody who was sapping my energy and really being, just kind of narcissistic, overbearing, controlling of me. And I felt trapped. And it's on me. Why do I keep attracting those people into my life? Partly because of certain of those themes that I have within myself that I need to see in a mirror so that I can grow and make sure that those aspects of me don't become predominant, right? That they're kept in check, that they're properly integrated into me so that I'm a healthy person and I don't get out of balance. So that's the thing, right? We can repeat or we can learn. To learn from the experience means to take some pain, to look in the mirror, to take a hard look at yourself. But that's the path to growth. Pain is the path to power. And I'm very excited about what I'm working on, what I've got rolling out. If you saw my post yesterday, I've got a pilot program starting up. So if you're interested in permanently improving your marketing, your sales, and your profits of your business, reach out to me or just comment profits on this video, and I'll know what you mean. Because it's exciting. It's going to be a really powerful experience for your business. It's going to have permanent. I'm serious about it. Permanent effects across the lifetime of your business because it's foundational work. It's not a hamster wheel trick where it's like, hey, run faster and you'll see some results. Sure, how long? But if you do foundational work, you see the difference. You see the improvement across all time. So reach out to me or just comment profits below this video if you're interested in that. Otherwise, hey, remember, we can learn from our experiences, from our mistakes, or we can keep repeating them, right? I'm doing my best to learn from this situation. Nobody's perfect. I'm far from perfect, as you'll get to know if you ever get to know me to any degree. But hey, I'm going to learn from my mistakes. I encourage you to do the same, and let's keep on the journey of growth together. I'll see you next time.